Hi everyone, it's Trading Mythbusters, and today we are testing a quite popular Elliott Wave trading strategy. So the main idea here is that price moves like a combination of waves, like we see here. For example, point 1 is minimum, then we wait for point 2, which is maximum, and then one by one we see this kind of waves, and we expect that at wave 5 our price will reverse, so we'll have an uptrend. And at this point, at wave 5, we enter a trade, long or short, and then we exit based on Fibonacci rule, like in one of our previous videos. And here is the final results table. We'll discuss it in the end. Now let's check our code, starting with some config files. First is config.json. It's a basic configuration file for FreakTrade Python package. Next, backtest.json. It's a file that specifies some parameters for our trading logic. Next, crypto.json. Here we have list of 100 most liquid tickers that we are using. Next, US stocks, similar file, but for stocks market. Then futures and Forex. And here is our main script. As always, it has structure like here, but here it's very long. So we have init, hyperparameters that we will later optimize, some help functions, plotting, and our entry conditions, which are very long. And then we will have our exit conditions. As you can see, the script is almost 3000 lines, so it's quite a complicated strategy, but the idea here is not so complicated. Now let's get to the visualization of our trading process. So here you can see price chart with marked highs and lows, volume, and here are our waves. So what we can see here, actually our waves start this high, wave 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and wave 5. We set our stop loss a little bit lower than wave 5 low, and we set our take profit based on Fibonacci ratio between lowest low and highest high. So it's here. Based on this slope, we enter long on this candle, and our take profit works here. So we actually make profit with this trade, and this is a positive scenario. Another profitable trade here, it's stocks market 15 minutes time frame. So you can see our waves from 0 all the way here to 5th wave. Once again, we set our stop loss a little bit lower than the last wave, and we enter based on this slope right here on this candle. And our take profit, as before, is set based on Fibonacci ratio. So here, once again, we make profit. And here we can see a negative example. So it's an example where we actually lose. Once again, our waves go from 0 to 5. We set our stop loss and a long trade, set take profit, but price continues to drop, so we don't actually reach our take profit, and we hit our stop loss here below. It's a negative scenario. Now let's see an example of a short trade. So situation here is similar, but with the inverse trend. So actually, once again, our waves from 1 to 5, then we set our stop loss here slightly above than highest high. We set our take profit here based on Fibonacci ratio, and based on this slope on this candle, and a short trade. Price actually nearly hits our stop loss, but eventually it reverses and we make profit here. Now let's check this example. It's crypto market 15 minutes time frame, Bitcoin price, and this time it's a short trade that we also lose. So once again, we see our waves from 1 to 5, our stop loss and take profit. We calculate this slope from wave 2 to wave 4. So we enter on this particular candle. We expect price to reverse and drop, but it actually continues rising. So we hit our stop loss and exit with a small loss. And finally, an example of crypto market 1 hour time frame. It's Sol price. So once again, we see our waves from 0 here to 5 all the way here. Once again, we have an uptrend, so we set stop loss above highest high and take profit here based on Fibonacci. Once again, our slope, we enter on this candle. We expect price to drop, but it continues rising, so we exit based on stop loss with a negative profit. Now let's move to backtesting results. Starting with crypto market 1 day time frame. You can see the command here on the top. And here we have warnings, then table of best and worst pairs, some stats and metrics, and our main metric is sharp. Here it's 1.58, it's quite normal, and our profit is $300. Next, 4 hours time frame, and this time our sharp is 0.37, and our profit is $200. Next 1 hour time frame. Once again, stats and metrics. And positive sharp again, 0.53, and profit is $285. Next 30 minutes time frame. This time sharp is 0.42, and our profit is $300. Next 15 minutes time frame. Sharp is minus 0.01, and we've lost only $87. Then 5 minutes. And this time sharp is negative minus 4.3, and we lost $2,700. Next 3 minutes time frame. Table of results. And this time sharp is negative again, minus 7.63, and we've lost $1,100. And finally 1 minute time frame. Our sharp is minus 23.8, which is very low, and we lost $1,400. Now let's check the results of stocks market. Once again, starting with 1 day time frame. Command on the top. Results table. And sharp is positive 1.11. Profit is $76. Next 2 hours time frame. Sharp is minus 2.8 and lost $66. 1 hour time frame. Our sharp is minus 2.22 and we lost $136. 30 minutes time frame. Once again, negative sharp, minus 3.23, and we lost $166. Next 15 minutes time frame. And this time sharp is minus 1.18, and we lost $45. 5 minutes time frame. This time sharp was still negative, minus 3.6, and we lost $59. And finally 1 minute time frame. This time we've lost $66 and sharp is minus 8. Now let's move to futures market, 1 day time frame. And here we have 0 trades, so 0 profit. 4 hours time frame, our final table. And this time we have 16 trades. Sharp is minus 0.72 and we lost $34. 1 hour time frame. This time sharp is positive 0.41 and we've made $29. 30 minutes. Negative sharp minus 1.28 and we lost $87. Next 15 minutes time frame. Negative sharp minus 1.61 and we lost $96. 5 minutes. Sharp is minus 0.27 and we lost just $5. 3 minutes. This time sharp is 1.22 and our profit is just $17. And finally 1 minute time frame. Sharp is 2 and our profit is just $40. Finally, let's check Forex market. Starting with 1 day time frame. We have only 6 trades and our profit is $8 and sharp is 0.39. Next 4 hours time frame. Sharp is 0.1 and our profit is just $2. 1 hour time frame. This time sharp is 1.84 and our profit is $43. Next 30 minutes time frame. Sharp is 0.23, still positive, and our profit is just $4. 15 minutes. This time sharp is negative, minus 0.49, and we lost $10. 5 minutes. Sharp is negative this time, minus 0.45, and we lost just $3. And finally, let's check 1 minute time frame. And here, sharp is negative, minus 0.28, and we've lost $0.1. Now let's check results of hyperparameter optimization for each market, starting with 4 hours time frame crypto market. Command that I run is here on top. Let's see what we have. And our best result is nearly $2,000 profit, which is a huge improvement. It's actually quite a lot. And here you can see a list of best parameters. As you can see, we have a lot of parameters. Next, stocks market, 2 hours time frame. This time our best result is only $9, which is not much, and best parameters are here. Next, futures, 4 hours time frame. This time our best profit is $146. That's a small improvement, and once again best parameters. And finally, let's check Forex market, 4 hours time frame. And here our best result is only $59 profit, which is also a small improvement, and once again best parameters. And here are our final results. As you can see, we have both profits and losses, so similar to our last video, last strategy. we have strategies that sometimes makes small profits, sometimes makes small losses. Like for example, on futures and forex markets, we don't lose and don't win much, but on crypto market, as you can see, on low time frames, like for example, for hours, we make up to $2,000 profits with optimization. That's of course ideal conditions, but still it's impressive. And as usual, we lose most of our capital on crypto market on higher time frames, like 5 minutes. Here we almost lose $3,000. So in general, as you can see, results are not overwhelming, but they are not some bad results. So you won't lose much probably, but you probably also won't make much profit.